What's up, guys? Welcome back, man. I got a special guest. Before we get started, though, I want to tell you I met him at this event. Then I seen him at another event. And so I think we got some of the same kindred spirit because we both on a mission to just get in the room. So what's up, man? How you doing, big dog?
Man, I'm good. I'm feeling good.
Yes,
Thanks for having
sir.
me.
Yes, sir. So tell me a little bit about you.
Well, everyone knows me as C. Allen, and I just say shoot your shot.
Come on.
And I love when they say, "Oh, you can shoot your shot." I love hearing that. It makes me feel like I'm somebody. But I've been promoting that brand and that name since 2017. And it means take action.
Come on.
So I've been running with it like it's a football.
Come on.
Telling as many people about it before I even start talking. I say, shoot your shot. Say it. Say it.
Yes.
Because ultimately it's an affirmation. So when I say it, I'm confessing, taking action, and I want them to say it until I explain what it means.
Man, listen, man. So when I first met you, I was like, man, shoot your shot. Because we was at the event. You was like, everybody take your phone out.
Yeah.
You know?
Action.
And so,
Action.
that's action. And so really, that stuck with me, though. That stuck with me. It's like, wow. So everywhere I'm at, I need to shoot my shot. Whether it's a photo or video, I need to be. So what made you come up with that concept?
I live and breathe it, right?
Okay.
So for so many years, I branded as a photographer. Everyone knows me from being this dope photographer who is what? I'm always in the room.
All right.
Right?
Always.
If we being transparent, I'm not always speaking. They know me from my work.
Okay.
My work ethic, and I'm shooting. You never hear me talk. Never heard me say anything.
Wow.
And so it started bugging me that I'm like, have you ever felt like you're more than what you do?
Yes.
Like I have more to offer.
Yes.
And so I would tell myself, like, show them the other side, show them your personality. And so that's when, for me, it's like, shoot your shot, especially if you're shooting, whether they influencers or celebrities. Because what tends to happen is everybody usually want to shoot influencers and celebrities. They can have anybody shoot for them.
I got you.
But what would you do that's unique that would make them say, I need them on my team, or I need them at my event? Just taking pictures wasn't enough. It's great to have great photos, but now this event where I engage people.
Ooh, come on.
I make them pull out their phone. My mind is like, let me make action. Let me create action.
And to me, that stick with you because I'm telling you, I'm like, man, shoot your shot, shoot your shot. I'm like, so like just that little moment, I'm like, man, it's something unique to think about. And that's why I try to leave an imprint on people because my brand is Why Now Is Your Time. And so Why Now Is Your Time, we like focusing on 3 principles, life, brand, legacy. So we gotta tell people that you need to design the life you want, you need to create the brand you deserve, and you need to leave your legacy with your own information and products.
I love it.
So die empty is the motto. Die empty.
There you go, point it out. You're in the process of doing it right now.
Yes. So photography to what you're doing, what's the difference? Like, because it seems like you was the man behind the scenes. Now you're in front of the scenes. So how's the difference with that?
Man, I like to think that I represent for all the people who make it happen behind the scenes. The photographers,
yes.
The videographers,
yes.
The content creators,
yes.
We always see the person in front of the camera,
yes.
We rarely get credit behind. So I said, when I do my own event,
come on,
I'm gonna put the people who work behind the scenes on a pedestal. You guys have to know how these dope pictures come from, where these dope visuals come from.
Come on,
because a lot of times we don't give credit.
We don't,
but it's not something that makes me upset or angry. We educate, right? We educate everywhere we go. So when I get people to my events, when I get them to shoot your shot, I teach them, hey, if this photographer took your pictures, give them a shout out because this is what puts us on.
Yes.
Especially if you're an influencer or you just have a big following.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of times they'll see our work, but it won't really bring us more work unless they know we shot it.
Man, you know, and I'm really passionate about that because you always see we watch the movies, but we don't know how the movies were created. Right. So we enjoy the moments. We get emotional in the movie.
Right.
We laugh in the movie, but the people who's directing it and shooting it, man, it's beautiful art.
Right. Because you making people feel an emotion.
Come on.
That's a powerful
it is
work.
It is. It is.
I incorporate that into the fun.
So as you going into like I know you work with a lot of kids.
Yeah, currently.
So, but from childhood to adulthood, how's it gonna change? Like by you teaching those kids, how is it gonna help the adult version of them?
Definitely big confidence.
Okay.
Self-esteem.
Okay.
I wasn't never the loudest person in the room. But the camera made me feel like I'm the most powerful person in the room.
Come on, talk about it.
And if that is what I took from it, I know kids that are quiet, introverted.
Come on.
They may not be the one that need to be in front of the camera. I'm telling them, whatever technology that they do have, it makes you the most powerful person in the room. If you can add value, you add value by if you see something that's dope, something you want to capture, take a picture, you don't need permission.
That's true.
To just start shooting and show them what I started doing it with comedians. Okay. And I mean, y'all make me, I love comedy. But now I can't find, in the beginning, it's like, what's out there? What's on social media? But to be able to, when this was YouTube days, it's like, come on, man, I can create some videos for some people, you know.
Make them laugh.
Yeah. I mean, it's like capturing it. I feel like with kids, it's the same thing.
I got you.
Like when we were growing up, we had to learn keyboarding.
Yes.
We actually had a class called keyboarding.
I know.
And if you think about it now, you would say, wouldn't you easily know how to type? But no, if they knew we had to know it because that's what technology was back in the day. Okay. Now, I feel like everybody, but especially kids, to stay competitive, it's a skill set that transfers into all areas of their life. Case in point, here's an example. Applying for college, submit a 60-second video explaining who you are and why you want to go to our university. Okay. Well, you already got to know how to shoot it, edit it, and give the people what they want. You know what I mean? So that's just one example. It's probably plenty more. How we needed to learn keyboarding, I feel like they need to learn the basics of photography, video editing, and accessing information.
Because let me tell you, and I tell people all the time, so if you're going to be a content creator or a content consumer, okay, so you got to really ask yourself, do you want to create content daily or do you want to consume it every single second? All right. And there's two versions of it that you got to figure out, like, man, but then I think people struggle with creating new content. Like they might start the content, right, but they struggling with like how to keep it consistent. Right, absolutely. That's where the work comes in. That's gonna determine if you wanted to come to Hollywood in the beginning, or were you really about what you said you was about. And if you have a podcast and your podcast still is in existence today, come on, then you know what you have to do. It turns into work every time the new week comes. So one thing me and my wife always talk about is document your moments. Facts. So let's tie in document your moments to shoot your shot. So why is it so important for people every day to shoot their shot? And when should they shoot their shot? Should it be every second? Should it be on seconds? Like mom, let me tell you a little bit about my vlogging, how I vlog. Okay. My vlog is 5 to 8 seconds clips. Nice. Okay. So as wake up in the morning, show myself waking up. Show me walking to the door, 3 seconds. Show me open up the door, 3 seconds. Right. Show me going to the bathroom, 3 seconds. Also show my feet, 3 seconds. So I'm doing that because I'm clipping it. Technique. It's technique. It's strategy. Yeah. It's strategy. So how do we create the two from creating a vlog versus like when should you shoot your shot and how long should you shoot your shot? That's a very good question. For everybody is different. Okay, so for me, I mean, based on what you just said, you have to sit back and say, what story do we want to tell? Ooh, come on. Right? Because I can show a whole bunch of different types. I mean, I can show a whole bunch of different videos. Okay. But it may not make sense if I didn't already know the narrative of the story that I wanted to tell. Does that make sense? So part one is know the story you want to tell. Right. Okay. It's considered a narrative. Okay. So if I wanted people to think that I'm a celebrity photographer, I'm gonna post content at all these events. And I don't even know these people, but I'm gonna act like I do. I'm gonna just build a story, right? Yes. That's not what I want to do. Okay. So with my kids, I'm teaching them how to shoot reels. Okay. Through this program through Harris County Case Kids. The goal is
I'm big on originality,
Okay.
and authenticity.
Okay.
How do you introduce people to you? Not an NBA young boy lookalike. Not another artist, Lil Durk, and all the fans. These are influential people.
Okay, I
don't negate them, but the timing is based on when you heat up, when you ready to do it. The work is actually, I tell them, the work is the execution.
Okay,
you can do all of these. You can film 100 clips throughout your day, like video blogging.
Yes.
But if you never got past the edit and publish, then you wasted your time.
I got you.
So I'm telling them, start at the finish. So right now, case in point, the content that I put out, I'm showing my work.
Okay.
Remember in school, they used to be like, you got the answer, but I don't know if you cheated. Show me your work.
Yes, yes.
And sometimes we hate it, but it shows us how you got to your result. So I say that to say, with content, the best and easiest thing that you can do, whatever you're working on, in your business or your personal life, and you may want funding, money, like people to invest. People believe in credibility. Let me see you doing what you do. So I did a GoFundMe this year just to tease. I knew it wasn't gonna get a lot of donations. But I put a decent number, $25,000.
Okay.
I might have 5 people donate. Shout out to my cousins and a few friends, right?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't even get nowhere near my goal, but I put it out there what it was for, what I was doing. I put the number to show you the type of money that I want to. Right,
I like it.
From that point on, for me posting that GoFundMe, everything after that came from me showing you I'm in the classroom, I'm with the kids. We actually doing it. You know what I mean? Because now you seeing, hey, even if I didn't get a dime, it doesn't stop the passion.
That's true.
People gonna get attracted to the passion of what you say you're doing, and you showing your work.
Man, so this is the question. I like to ask this question a lot. I said, when you shooting your shot, what's the difference between confidence and cockiness?
Man, let me take a breather on that. The difference from confidence and cockiness.
Yes, sir.
I feel like with cockiness, you don't leave room to learn. From the people around you.
But do you need it?
Do you need
cockiness?
Do you need cockiness? Man, I love ego conversations. If cockiness is related to ego.
Okay, I got you. I'm
gonna say this once. You probably don't hear this a lot these days. You hear words like narcissism, ego all day. The ego isn't not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes the ego gets you where you need to be. It's that little confidence, not a bad ego.
Okay, I got you.
But sometimes in all of us, I feel like sometimes, like for me, being transparent, I suffer from a lot of imposter syndrome. And imposter syndrome, if you don't know, is if you just don't believe that you're the one to bring what God put in to bring.
So you try to educate somebody else.
You want to run away from it. You don't want to face it.
I got you.
That's me shelling up, going back to what people know me as and where I get my compliments.
I got you.
This the photographer. You a great photographer. But the scary stuff is me stepping on a microphone and saying, hey, y'all about to learn how to do photography. That's
teaching it.
But to me, the ego gets you, it kind of pumps you up and was like, get out the bed. You know, you got some work to do. Cut on the cameras. Show people that you speaking. Get speaking engagements.
Come on.
And so that's how I feel like it's the positive side that's rarely talked about with ego. Cockiness, you do have to believe in yourself.
I got you.
Because when you walk out the house, who believes in you now?
Man, and some people don't believe in you until they see you with massive results. So it's like they won't even invest in you until you pull up with the Lamborghini. Until you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, oh, you see, you just gotta do that little thing.
Right. They always belittle what we're doing. And now I think people use a lot of lifestyle marketing.
Okay.
And that's why they do pull up in the Lamborghinis and then start talking about business credit and all type of businesses. Because people respond to what they see.
They do.
I want to test it and pull up in the school bus and talk about it just to see what people say. You know, I'm a little different,
and it's okay. And being different to me, I'm always, when everybody go right, I go left anyway. Because but the thing about going left, me, I got to blaze my own trail. But when you blaze your own trail, there's more bumps, there's more scars, more abuses. It's just you just like, man, and you really didn't want to go there, but I hate to follow the pack. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. I think it comes with the mindset. So you said something earlier. So shoot your shot. Which is the skill set or the mindset better when it comes to shooting your shot? Should you have the right mindset to do it, or should you have the right skill set to do it?
That's a real hard question. I feel like you can't have one without the other. Okay, you can't have one without the other. If I say mindset, I can feel like I'm LeBron James all day, every day. Okay, but you get me on the basketball court and I'm shooting bricks. I mean, in my mind, I feel like I'm the man, but I don't have the skill set.
But you need the skills then.
So you give me the skills without the mindset. I mean, you may do all right, but I don't think you're gonna blaze the trail and make the noise that you need.
So you need both.
You definitely need a combination of both. Okay. The skill set, that's you shooting your shot even when it's whack. Yeah, the sale first of anything, whack. My first podcast, there was no commercial. It was just going whack, but you gotta get to my first event, my first shoot your shot event in 2017. I was broke, but I used my step and repeats. I used my lights. I used everything that we had, and we made it happen. Because we made it happen, it breathes. When's the next one? Nobody has to know.
Yes.
On the back end, what it took you to execute. Because it's gonna be whack.
And I think people need to embrace that though. People don't embrace that. They want to come out the gate. You know what I hate?
What's that?
I really hate this. When you meet people, say, how many followers you have?
Man,
let me say this because I have people on this podcast with millions of followers making zero money. So
it's not Christopher Allen. Y'all hear that? It's not me.
No, not you.
No, I'm messing with you.
Yeah, but people.
Yeah, you have the following, but you don't have the influence of action.
Come on,
the influence of action. My business partner has the influence, and it's not 1 million followers.
I got you.
But the ones who do follow, and when she posts, "Hey, I'm going to do this," people follow. I don't care what you're doing. I'm following you because I believe in you.
Yes,
and I follow you. It's not a quantity number account.
And I always say, your tribe is your vibe. Because once you get your tribe, you can get the right vibration of what you need to do. Because I tell people, the power of 1,000. Focus on getting 1,000 people to spend $1,000 with you.
Absolutely,
every year. That's $1 million.
That's $1 million, and I keep hearing that. It must be meant for me to hear it over and over, because it's true.
Yes,
it's true. And another thing, a business tip, if y'all don't know this,
tell them.
It's easier to sell to people who already follow you, who like you, than it is to just go out and win over new people. This is not selling scams. We're talking about valuable businesses and services. It's easier to sell them more value services and products because I've already purchased for you and built the trust. So that's true.
So I tell people, get people to know, like, and trust you, they'll buy from you.
Right.
Once they get to know you, they like you, they trust you, they're going to buy whatever you have from you. But I think the biggest problem is the consistency part. So how important is consistency to you when it comes to shooting your shot?
The consistency part is what I've learned. It may not happen the first time.
Come on.
But you got to keep doing it again.
Gotcha.
You may not have the money that you want to spend on whatever it is that you're doing, but you still have to do it because the consistency is what people are going to see.
Come on.
They're not going to know what it took for you to do it. To me, consistency is the biggest credibility chocolate chip cookie that you can actually eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Versus these flavorless vanilla wafers that has no value. Well, you do it one time, twice.
Gotcha.
That's when people really be like, what happened to that little thing, that little shit shot thing you was doing? No, even the people who thought you were not serious, or the people who may have thought, it's people that want you to fail because they're not doing it. I give everybody grace, number one. I'm not passing no judgment.
Yes.
But the best way to prevent them from just having... to keep seeing you. Then I start taking you serious.
So I tell people this all the time. Do you believe this? You have to put your 10,000 hours in.
Absolutely, yes, I do. I do.
You know, because some people say, well, I'm just starting. I'm gonna get where you at. I'm like, bro, I've been editing videos for 25 years. I done seen all kind of edits. I done been through, you name the kind of edits when it comes to video editing, I done seen it. Right. Long form, short form, reels, the reels that pop up, the ones that everybody loves with the captions on the bottom and the words popping in and putting the overlay. I done seen all kind of videos. Right. And I try to tell people, like, put your hours in because listen, you might know how to edit the video, but do you know the creative side of the editing? Right. It's a difference.
It's a big difference. You can have a dope edit, but it didn't make me feel no toilet tissue.
And I think that's so important though. So where you see Shoot Your Shot in the next 3 to 5 years? Like where do you see it at?
TOUR tour. Tour. I feel like it's dope to take Shoot Your Shot to different cities.
Come on.
And collaborate with different like big festivals. Essence Festival, South by Southwest.
Come on.
I'm gonna tell you why. There are people with iPhones and Androids. I'm not gonna hate. It's people with technology all over the world. Yes. China, Asia, South Africa, Sierra Leone.
Yes.
The UK, Australia. These are all different markets. But that's what we have in common. That cell phone.
We got that cell phone.
Right. And so technology and community is a collaboration. So like you said, when you said 1,000 hours,
you said 10,000 hours.
10,000 hours,
10,000
right?
hours in.
I've been studying people, their social behavior, and how they relate to technology for a long time.
That's crazy.
So when I do an event, I know how much technology to interject into that event.
I like it.
I know people don't want you on your phones in schools because it's distraction. So I'm going into a program that I created for kids to be on their phones. This is different.
That's very different.
Get their attention one way and then teach. Because now
educate them another way.
I'm not telling you to put it away. I'm telling you to pull your phone out and let's create something.
And so the Shoot Your Shot brand, like going on tour, you want to hit different cities, different countries. You already know like the platform you're trying to like push it to.
I want to start in different cities.
Okay.
I want to start in different cities and connect with, because I don't know how many events that are start with for visual artists, photographers, videographers, but we're a dope community.
Man,
I rarely meet anybody that didn't. We can connect through conversation.
Yes,
but most of them have all been cool people. And so to give them a platform, I know we're all over. We're in every city.
Oh yeah,
probably in some alley right now, taking pictures and shooting.
You know that every single day, every second. But it's somebody either. And this is the funny part because now we talking about Shoot Your Shot. I'm like, if I really look at my Instagram and my people going live every second somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like it's crazy. Somebody doing a Zoom call right now, and people are watching that Zoom call. Somebody on a podcast, a premiere, they not even there, but the premiere is playing and people is watching it.
Right.
That's the funny part.
And I think we underestimate that.
I think we do.
Because to me, I said it a long time ago, that cell phone is your HBO, USA, E-Hollywood, True Story, whatever you want, whatever content you like to tap into. But now, you don't need the gatekeepers. You are the gatekeeper.
Oh, man.
And I'm a person that feel like if you add value, the right people would find you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because the value is key. I tell people all the time, a closed hand can't receive anything. You gotta open it up. So as long as you open yourself up to people and situations, you can receive what's coming your way. Right. An angry man got a closed fist.
And they're not getting nothing.
They're not receiving nothing. So the value that you create, and I tell people, I post a video every day, at least one reel. Every day. I don't stop. I'm relentless. Sometimes I go in the morning. I'm learning now. A lot of people like the 10 o'clock p.m. videos.
Okay. So, 10 p.m. Sound like some BET.
Man.
What you talking about?
I'm just talking about entrepreneurship.
Nice.
All I do is talk about entrepreneurship. 3 keys to be a better entrepreneur. 7 things I hate about entrepreneurship. One thing you can do to make yourself better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're connected. It's so many people that need to hear it over and over.
Yes.
Before I enter a new market in business, I'm saturating myself. I'm a sponge in that area of interest. I need to hear it on podcasts.
Come on.
I'm still on Clubhouse. I love when people say
Clubhouse is good.
I love when people say, well, ain't nobody on Clubhouse no more. It's not the pandemic.
What?
I'm tapped right into people in my own city.
They own now.
And worldwide. I love when I hear the London accents. Like we tapped in too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's being tapped into technology. How can you be in other? How can you know what's going on outside of your city if you're not connected to something that's not connected out of your own city?
And that's the beautiful thing about technology is I can run a play. The play can say, hey, what's up, guys? I'm here with my boy Chris. He got to shoot your shot. This is what me and Chris gonna do. Right below me, there's a link you guys can go to. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pin it right now. Now that I'm pinning it, click on that pin. Let's lead you to the website we set up. You know what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely.
They get to the website. What's up? Shoot your shot.
Absolutely.
And then hold on. They want to go watch the video. This is a new play. I don't know if you've seen this play yet. I'm about to give them the play.
Let me hear it.
They go, the video starts. They only watch. Within 2 minutes, the video stops. It makes them put their name and email to continue to watch the video.
It's getting data. That's definitely a play.
That's a play.
Okay, so on that. What's that on? That's on YouTube?
No, it's on. I share.
Yeah,
it's a little thing you got to connect to your website. And I think the monthly fee is like $20. But you got to think, if you're pushing traffic to your website, now imagine you pushing traffic.
Yeah.
And then they get there and they're like, and you like, hey, what's up, man? I'm Chris, man. Look, I got 3 things I want to share with you.
And stop. And I got to get your email address.
And it says, to continue the video, please put your email address in.
That's fire.
That's fire.
I know.
Names, emails, and phone numbers.
Absolutely. You know, that's why I get those opportunities to do business with us.
Come on.
Yeah, man. We got to take
It's a play. So, let's talk a little bit about photography. All right.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a photographer and a videographer? Like somebody doing photos, somebody doing videos.
Yeah.
Should you have both skills or just one skills?
Man, I don't get stumped a lot. I feel like you can be successful with one of those skills.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of creatives that I meet who are a photographer, they do a little bit of both.
Okay.
But here's the thing, professionally, no, I can't even speak for all of them.
Okay.
I'll speak for myself.
Okay.
If I was booked for photography, I want to be dedicated to that.
Okay.
I don't like switching at one time, right?
I like that.
So, but I don't also like to have people I can't help you. I love referrals. I love referring business to people who I know will be dedicated in what they do.
Okay.
Now, there's some soldiers, some dope people out there that can do both.
Yes.
And they get it done.
I know some.
Yeah, but it's not me.
Okay.
It's not C. Allen.
So the question is, so people just focus on one instead of trying to do 2. Because it takes too much time.
Yeah, but like I said, those who do it successfully, they seem to do it well.
Yeah, okay.
Because I've seen the work
it's some work.
Yeah, it's definitely some work.
Some work.
Especially like editing. Some people, I mean, it just depends on what type of person you are. I'm a get up and go person. I'm always on the road.
Gotcha.
In these Houston streets. But editing video, it takes you gotta get in the zone. And I'm sure you can agree when it's time to edit.
Man, I'm gonna tell people this all the time. You might know how to edit, but can you create with the edit? It's a difference. You can chop the video up, but do your creativity mindset set in to make the video pop?
Yeah, you gotta marinate.
Because that's people, and this is photography too. Is a filter or no filter better? Because some people say on videos, effects are better than no effects.
I feel like I really feel like that's preference.
Okay.
I feel like that's preference. I love it depends on what I want you to feel like when you watch my content.
Okay.
So I don't use a lot of filters I don't use any filters on photography. Do you mean like
you know how somebody got bumps in their face, they want you to take the bumps out. Versus keep the picture raw.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
See what I'm saying? Or then some people say, don't put no effects on my video. Just give me the raw version with captions.
Don't compromise my composition.
Yes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it's to me,
I like the polished look, man.
Oh, you like the polish?
I like the polish.
Okay. Because I think that's a good question. Because some people, my clients that I deal with on video, because I do a lot of editing for customers.
Okay.
I'm like, do you want the filter? No filter. Do you want the effects? No effects.
That's what you ask.
Yes.
Because you might meet some of both who want one or the other.
I make sure they fill out they 10 question list and say, man, what colors you looking for? Things of that nature. Because it kind of
like that.
It kind of helps me to understand like what kind of edit. Because everybody loves that the captions at the bottom now.
Right.
The emoji popping up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think it's important. You said something that's really good for photographers, videographers out there. Because we're artists. We are artists, right?
We are artists.
But the moment a client spends $1 with you, you have to make sure you are delivering for that client, not for yourself. Because we can like what we like, but I'm glad that you have the questionnaire because each client may have a preference.
Yes.
And you don't know that preference unless you get information from the person who's paying you to do what you do.
And so I think that comes with experience, and that comes with doing videos the way I think it should be done, and the client telling me I don't like that. Right?
Right. I just spent all this work. And you put your dope passion on it, and your drip,
and they
say nope. I've been there.
So let's so before we even get started, let's see exactly what you like, and I can give you 2 versions of it. There you go. So
there you go.
Pick one. You know what I'm saying?
Work smarter, not harder.
What about those customers that say, I don't really know what I want? You met them customers?
Man, that's half the population. Come on. And then I tell people, you can't be like them. You can't not know either. So even if you don't know, I say fake it. Like, I'm coming to you. You're the expert. They're not. So just kind suggestions.
Well, you know what I do though? This is what I do. Videos I edited in the past, I said, here's 5 videos. They all are different. What's your style? It's easier that way.
They can actually see those videos. They can see which one they connect with the most.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think everybody's visual.
Yeah, people are visual, man. Because you get people be like, "Well, I don't really know. I just want my videos to be edited. I don't got time to edit." And I'm like, "Okay, but what do you want on that video?" I understanding your client, their avatar, what they, you know what I'm saying?
Right. That's important.
The next 3 to 5 years, we pushing this thing to the next level, man. Shoot your shot. So you're gonna be on tour, and do you got any courses coming?
Man, listen. Right now, I'm writing this middle school curriculum.
Okay.
Because I'm teaching it now. I would love to be able to trademark it, copyright it.
Okay.
And make it a curriculum that people can license. That's the big that ego thing. My ego is chilling under out the sun right now because I don't have to be the one to teach it. I feel like technology, podcasting, social media, to be up to date, new technology. I feel like all schools should be teaching it to their kids or offering it. You know what I mean? Just so they can be competitive. Also, everybody can't afford a cell phone. So I do feel like it's certain areas that, it's a technology disconnect. They don't have access to the technology, so they get further behind.
So tell me this, because I want the audience to know how important is getting in the room, and what have getting in the room done for you?
Man, I love that question because getting in the room for me has transformed my life. I feel like I know everybody, right? I've met so many different people from so many different industries, and it's from being in the room. How did I get in the room? Did I just walk through the door? Not without a ticket, not without a whatever, but with value of building a brand behind
Talk about
content is a buzzword right now, but I was getting content 10 years ago.
Come on.
I'm sure you was too.
Yeah, I can show you videos.
We might hit the 20-year mark.
Man, I know I did.
Because like it became, where is Chris? We need to get this on tape. I started at Music World here in Houston. I started as an intern, marketing intern, A&R intern.
Got you.
I remember Russell Simmons coming to our office. I remember Beyonce, because Beyonce's daddy was Music World president and founder. All the artists, all the people, all the politicians. Where's Chris? Where's Chris? I wouldn't be asked to come in. I wasn't even asked to come in that room. They knew I was there to get the content and capture it. And that was before social media was popping like it is.
How many years is that? Go.
10 years. 10 years. You probably got some people in there that's doing things that they wasn't even doing back then.
Over 268 videos.
Man, you like my brother that I just met a few minutes ago. Yeah, we got back.
I've been putting it out there though. See, that's the thing I tell people.
That's another thing.
You trying to be where I'm at today, have your own studio, have your own. I'm like, you don't get here tomorrow, today. You see what I'm saying? So like, I mean, like people want to do something, but like, I'm gonna get there fast. I'm like, some people do get there fast, but it's the you gotta go viral quick, and you gotta stay consistent.
You gotta stay consistent. What are you gonna fall back on after you have all the lights, cameras on you from going viral? I feel like the long route. The quality is like wine. It's a stronger taste.
Yes,
because we put the 10,000 hours, the mistakes, the blank ups, the mess ups.
Yes,
we learn. I'm pretty sure you can watch an edit and re-edit it in your head because you know what you would do. I remember when I started getting into videography years ago. I couldn't watch movies the same because now I'm not just watching it for the storyline. I'm watching where the cameras are in the dark room.
That's how I feel about me watching TV. I can't watch TV. You know why? Because every time I'm looking at commercials, I'm thinking about, damn, they selling us. Damn, they programming us. Man, look how they said they're making the food look so good. Damn, I'm getting hungry. You know what I'm saying? They selling us. Yeah. And they taking 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Man. Have you been able to successfully do that yourself when it comes to a video or even conversation? You know how they said that 30 seconds. You got like our attention spans right now. It's like a fly.
Yes. So this is what I tell people too. It's two types of way to create content: long form or short form.
Okay.
All right. The long form is like what we're doing right now. All right. That's podcasting, that's blogging or whatever.
Right.
Short form, give it to them spicy and give it to them quick. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta hit it with the hook. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like to use words like, man, I hate entrepreneurship. Oh, why do we hate it?
Facts. Yeah, give them that Costco sample. That Sam's Club sample on the
hit them with the hook quick. And then hook, sync them, and then boom, video over with. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Some of the stuff I think I want to start doing is to be continued. So it's like, hey, listen, man, there's 7 reasons why you need to be successful. Reason number 1, well, hold on. Go to my YouTube channel and give you the rest.
Yeah. What? You taking them on the journey. You're not just about to get that. I like that. I like that. You got to take them somewhere.
Yes. And I think that's what's missing with a lot of people with marketing. You know what I'm saying? It's like your customer don't go on a journey. So you quick to say, okay, I'm gonna get my customer, but it's like, what journey have they been on? You know, because they buy once, they'll buy twice. They buy twice, they'll buy 7 times. It's just a matter of what are you selling them. You know what I'm saying? So I sell people my book. I also sell them my program, my coaching program. Okay. So I bring them on a customer journeys.
Right. You don't just car salesman right off the bat.
Yeah. Trying to sell to cold people. Like you said, it's good to build that rapport with people.
And I think like long form is for me, long form has me feeling like these people are my cousins or we hang out and we're friends. But I come back, I find myself coming back to some of the same clubhouse rooms because not only are they dropping gems, but it feel like we're in the same room. And it's like I don't want to miss it the next day and the next day. So guess what? When they host an event, you're gonna want to be there. You're gonna want to spend some money. You know,
that's crazy. So, is there anything you want to ask me this part of the podcast, I ask people, like, man, I'm going to open up the floor, throw you the alley hoop.
Reverse Uno. What's that, reverse card?
Yes.
That's a very, very good question. I got you. Question number 1.
All right, here we go.
How did you find this as a passion?
Man, I get a chance to meet extraordinary people like you. I get to get on the podcast. I get to chop it up with them. I mean, this year, I interviewed maybe over 50-something people this year already.
Beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? I'm probably finish the year out with about 120 people.
There you go. And I got some more for you. I mean, so entrepreneurs.
Yeah, man. So I just feel like I like to have conversations. I like to get into your mind, see what you're thinking, and then I everybody I had on here was all kind of entrepreneurs,
right?
Investors, real estate agents. It's just talking to them and see what they thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, and we talked about this on the phone the other day, when you're around people who got a job, they try to lead you to that job. I ain't going.
Yeah, I got to a point. Can I say this?
Yeah, say it.
And this is all just C. Allen. I told you I'm not normal. I'm not regular. I'm at the point now. I don't want to work. I know what people gonna say. Even if you're doing what you love to do is work. You can define it like that.
You can do whatever you want.
Are we working right now?
To me, we not. To me, we just having a conversation. And something I love to do. I love to have the 3-camera setup. I love to press the button on us, press the button on you, press the button on me.
Camera
and it's just what it is.
Right. Somebody would say it's work. You can define those words how you like to. My freedom for me is being able to say I can do the podcast on my time.
On my time.
I had a job before. Praise God for purchasing my first camera. I'm gonna talk about the stuff that people don't talk about.
Come on, talk about it.
The job allowed me to purchase my first iMac.
Talk about
computer. You know those computers like $1,000.
Yep.
My first camera was purchased with my job on overpayment. I don't negate any of that, but when things are a mindset, once you break out of the system, it's hard to say you want to go back. I don't feel like I can do it any justice or value. I used to sneak in the hallway to take calls to get booked, to go to different events and come in. I remember having to fake call in sick just for All-Star Weekend to get a list of all the events, which most were across the street at a hotel.
Crazy.
I had to pretend like I'm sick. I'm an adult. For the man. I said I could never do that ever again.
My friend got offended though, because I told him, I said, man, the difference between me and you is you working for 401k. I'm working for my legacy. Also, the other difference between me and you is you punching in somebody else's dreams. I'm punching in on mine.
Man, that sounds like an intro to a dope mixtape. I know you said they got offended. Was it not processed of what you were saying? You wasn't obviously.
No, I wasn't trying to disrespect them.
No,
I was just saying that
the difference.
The difference is I wake up every day to punch in on my dreams, to punch in on my time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't punched the clock in 4 years. You know, I wake up every day. Because that's how, and people like, why you keep posting videos? Why you coming out with more digital products? Why you coming out with more books? I'm punching in on my dreams every day. I'm going to die empty. I'm not dying full. Some of your greatest ideas at the gravesite because people did not shoot their shot.
They didn't, man.
Shoot their shot, man.
There you go. Somebody would judge them on it or whatever. But either way, it's the same result. It never was birthed.
It never was birthed, man. I tell people, when you walk around with a baby and you never deliver it, you gonna die.
That earned a moment of silence.
Man.
You're right.
You pregnant with your purpose, but you don't want to release the baby because you care about what people think, how they think, why they think. The minute I stopped caring is the more money I made. The minute I got locked in and said, man, I'm punching in on my dreams, my time.
Right.
I'm going to make it. And no matter what, when people was telling me, you about to leave the railroad, I wouldn't do that.
Right. Those good benefits. You about to walk away from the benefits?
Yeah.
And I know they was good.
So I had the courage and I had the wife to say, babe,
that's big.
Leave your job. If something happened, I'm going to take care of us. So she put the battery in my back. So what did I do with that battery? I was like Incredible Hulk when I came out. I came out that gate
mode.
running, like figuring it out. My first year, and I tell people this, my second book is 12 things I did to become a millionaire with my own products. But the first level is I was lonely, bro.
Oh,
you know why? Okay, the reason why I was lonely, because I had nobody to talk to on my journey. So all my friends was working. I couldn't call her about entrepreneurship.
True that.
So my wife, she said, man, you know, some days I'm the only people you come in contact with. Because I was so locked in to trying to figure out like how to build my brand, how to make my, you know what I'm saying? I've been at the Why Now Is Your Time sitting on the shelf. I just never got the LLC. I never took action. Right. Thank God it was still available. You know what I'm saying?
Man, time is of the essence.
Man. So I mean, and I just kept going. So level 1 is embrace the loneliness, because isolation brings elevation.
Man, you gotta say that again.
Isolation brings elevation. So me getting in the room, shaking hands with you, shaking hands with everybody else, like, man, these people got some of my same aspirations versus hanging out with poo-poo and all them. They ain't talking about nothing. They talking about working. They talking about, this year has I ain't been to a family event in about 4 years, bro, on Christmas. You know why? Because I got tired of hearing that conversation.
The same conversation?
Man.
Hey, when you say, did it go like this? Man, what you been up to? Man, I just been working. Working.
Yeah, that's the conversation, man. I told my wife, I love my family, but I just don't want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, wow.
That's a whole, you in a different stratosphere mentally.
Man.
I don't know if you can just even function hearing it. You might be rude about it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You said something that really, really, one, defines everything that I do today. Present day. You said legacy. That was one. I know time is of the essence. We're not here for a long time. People pass away every day. My job now is pour. Give away everything that I learned, tips, strategies, how I got started. Entrepreneurs, creatives, charge your worth. Right up, you know, it's gonna take time. You think you just happy that somebody recognized your work? No, let's get them prices right if you want to get full time, so you don't have to go back to job. Legacy touched me what you said. Second thing you said, let you know I was listening. We're not just talking.
Yeah.
You said isolation, elevation. These are some strong words, man.
And I tell people this. It's a quote I live by. I said, being unrealistic is the closest thing to poverty. Let me explain. You write a vision board with a Lamborghini on it, but you ain't making even $1,000 a month to get it. So being unrealistic is the closest thing to poverty. You being unrealistic. So I tell people, stop building the dream, stop building the vision board and build the dream environment.
Oh, you gotta explain. You gotta go a little deeper. So build your dream environment.
Build your dream environment, not the vision board. The vision board, you can see it, but the environment helps you push it, helps you get around people that can pour into your mindset. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. I tell people this every single day is you have to be a plug. All right. Imagine God say you only can live as what you plug into every 30 minutes. So with this plug, you wake up, I kiss my wife, plugged into her. Also, I go to the gym, I plug into that. Also, I call that friend that's negative. I plug into that. You don't understand. I don't. But I'm just saying, I'm just talking about people. You plug in. So whatever you plugging into every 30 minutes is what's going to determine where you going.
Drop a DJ. What's that? Funk Master Flex bomb right there.
But you know what's crazy though? Imagine this water? Right. That glass. That glass represents the body. We put it right here, okay?
Okay.
We pour that water in there, which is positive energy. All right?
Okay.
We get a dime and put the dime drops to the bottom of that glass.
Facts.
The dime represents the vision. All right?
Okay.
So you got the positive energy, you got the vision.
Ooh.
All right? Now we get a teaspoon of Coke and pour it in there.
Right.
A teaspoon.
Just a teaspoon.
What happens to that dime? You can't even see it. You know what?
Oh, you're right.
The vision get cloudy because of that little bit of negative energy.
Man.
That little bit of negative energy.
Man, what church you preach at?
I don't preach at no.
That's real. That's right. Hey, listen. Man, wow.
Think about it.
Man, when is this podcast coming out? I'm ready to listen to it right now. But no, that's real game that you don't even think about.
Think about
that little teaspoon of cloudiness. That's what it is. You can't even see that vision no more.
So what you got to do now? You got to empty all of that out and start over. So now we got to start over. So that means that now imagine a person that's every day can get that teaspoon.
Oh
yeah, teaspoon. Teaspoon. Now that you can't even see nothing. It's so cloudy.
Right. How would you suggest? How would you suggest starting over? Or the second part of that question is, do you think people are scared to start over?
Scared. The reason why they're scared because they haven't documented the process on how they got there.
Ooh. Man.
So every single day I document everything I do. You know what I'm saying?
I've been doing that.
This guy right here, you see? I taught him how to edit. The one that's out there?
Yeah.
He's my editor. I taught him how to edit.
Okay.
Because I documented how I edit.
Man, what I just heard was I created the systems in place so I could teach someone else.
The 4 S's. You know the 4 S's, huh?
Go ahead.
Start it. That's the initial. Systematize it. Put a system in place.
Systems in place.
Structure it. Make sure the foundation good. Scale it.
Ooh, those are business bars. Those definitely business bars. Most people don't get that foundation in order. So the structure is not even there. And scalability is a far off dream to them.
Man.
That's why I'm in the scalability process. We're writing the process right now.
Yes.
Listen, starting over, so somebody might not be a lot. $2,000 or $3,000 going backpedaling to get things right. In that foundation, it hurt. Let's be real. We talk about spending money that we didn't want to spend, but you gotta have a right foundation, or you're gonna spend more money later.
That goes with the structure part. That's why you gotta make sure the structure good, the foundation. You know what I'm saying? Then you put the system on it. Now I can make money in my sleep because I understand how to run the play. You know what I'm saying? That's one. And I tell people 3 acronyms I live by, then we can get off. If you have another question, let me know. 3 acronyms. Number 1, HOPE, help other people excel. One more time, HOPE, HOPE, help other people excel. If you help enough people get what they want out of life, you're going to get what you want out of life.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Passing over opportunity repeatedly. People have opportunity pass them by every single day.
Every day. Those are shots. Even if the shot didn't go in, you could
money, momentarily owned, not externally yours. Money just a tool. It's momentarily owned, not externally yours.
Bam.
And the last one is denial. Denial stands for don't even notice I am lying. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Wake up and become the best version of yourself and get ready to go through the process. It's going to be a process. And document it, because it's time to shoot your shot.
It's time to shoot your shot. Since we're freestyling with the acronyms. The acronyms, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yes. The shoot your shot, the S is self-confident. The H is honesty and authenticity.
Yes.
The O is opportunities.
Yes.
The other O in shot and shoot, the other O is overcoming obstacles. I wear a beanie every single day on my head. I do surgery. I have to push past the person. The devil's just trying to take my blood. Literally waking up in puddles of blood. This is true story. Save it. Come to the show. Listen, the T stands for technology. It goes on and on, man. The shot. The S is self-confidence.
Come on.
The H, we going on. That honesty is a big part. It's too many people who the followers. It's too many NBA young boys out here. It's too many little ducks. It's too many teachers, basketball players. Listen, how many dope podcasters? Me. I said I want to walk in a room. It's a dope photographer here. They think they're gonna be talking about me. Everybody in the room is a photographer to me. I'm a teacher. Use that photography power in your hands. And that's what will make me dope.
Man,
but
listen, man.
Thanks for freestyling that.
Yeah, listen, man. Look, thank you guys for watching the podcast, man. Listen, shoot your shot. All this information is gonna be below. Listen, keep watching me like you watch TV. Not only you gonna watch your income grow, you gonna watch your mindset change. We see you guys in the next video. Peace out.